In today's video, I want to discuss the most recent and significant developments in Cardano. There are many things happening there right now. But first things first, September 20th has been set as the hard fork date for Vasil. And since Vasil is not reliant on Haskell, it will increase developer inclusivity and increase network capacity. Helios has said that they are prepared for Vasil, which is the largest upgrade to Cardano to date. It's just good news, really. You can see for yourself that the Giro Wall team has been working diligently on a variety of projects lately, including iOS and Android apps, beta testing, getting ready for the Vasil upgrade, adding functionality to the Java Chrome extension, and NFT staking. Overall, they have made good progress in this area as well. Recently, ArmRush posted a topic on the H Society NFT project. I'll leave this link in the description if you want to check it out, so that you can see everything happening there. Since it showed interest, it's probably very awesome. Following that, we have to finance the incredibly fantastic news, which will be launched on September 13th when they have finished their audits. The capacity to lend and borrow is now a new source of yield for Cardano. There isn't even a press release on Cointelegraph, but this will bring about a lot of substantial improvements to market depth and liquidity, as well as a lot more capital efficiency. It's good to see, then. However, in this country, funding and borrowing essentially appeared overnight. Although I am aware that they have been in testnet for some time, it is nevertheless amazing to see them prepared for launch even before the Vasil update. You might be aware that IOG, one of the three founding partners of Cardano, has been developing dApps, but dApps on Cardano have surpassed them and are now available for viewing. Additionally, the scripts being utilized, their volume and frequency, and many other things. Visit this location to see a variety of dApps on Cardano. And if somebody from Ethereum or outside of Cardano wants to see what is currently constructed on Cardano, they should definitely go there to check what Cardano has to offer that is live right now. Not only the items that are being produced, but have not yet been made available to the public. To put it another way, the Mithril proof of concept is now available as open source. This will be beneficial in a variety of ways. However, the primary goal will be to successfully and swiftly bootstrap a full node. One of my most promising looking lending and borrowing platforms is the Lace wallet, which OG built in a light client approach. I've seen some of Liquid Finance's dashboards and light and dark modes on display. Additionally, things appear to be going well with the dApps currently running on testnet. If you don't already know it, one of those dApps that I've been paying attention to for more than a year is Liquid Finance. And they've been constructing something of crazy quality, particularly with the Vasil components that will be made available to us on September 22nd when BTC will be sponsoring an Argentine Cardano hackathon. Interesting stuff. If you don't know what a netted BTC is, it's just Bitcoin wrapped in Cardano. In that case, it was also stated that the next test version 5.0 of Cardano's full node deadless wallet will be released in a few days, which is another great development. This is primarily for developers, but it's still cool to see it, as Datalist is typically overlooked, if not entirely. For the convenience of minting new handles, there is an ADA handle as well as authentication. They also wrote a discussion about the soon-to-arrive handle personalization. I believe that wallets, rather than emails, will soon play a bigger role in Web3. Cardinal game assets for the Unity SDK now support Milk Omega thanks to a 5-binary update. This is a significant advancement for the arrival of games in Cardano. Many individuals have presumably been anticipating the addition of JSTOR's new trade history function for a very long time. On JPEG Store, however, you can now view the entire history of an asset as well as the current market price for it. The Dana SPO awards have increased from 2.5 million Dana tokens to a total of 4 million, if you're interested. Additionally, there was a development upgrade for Cardano a few days ago, so there is nothing you can do to boost the number of data tokens you will receive. Hydro transaction charge benchmarks were, in fact, one of its most intriguing aspects. This has now been released. In essence, an initial transaction involving two parties costs half an ADA. and the ADA is only 1.5 with 45 parties. A nice protocol and fascinating tweak both emphasize that the IST stablecoin will be offered upon launch, which is scheduled for this November. Other transactions are generally in the same ballpark. Times that will be quite exciting. And I made a separate video about IST if you want to learn more about it. I'll leave that hyperlink in the summary below. The Cardano NFT side of things has been elevated by Book Token and perhaps even NFTs in general. There is a new level with books as NFTs, and if you want to read anything into it, there is a huge threat. But overall, I think that the Book Token.io is doing quite well, and I like what I'm seeing. I don't really have much invested in Book Token, so I don't just see that from an investing perspective. I only have a very small number of books, maybe 1 or 2. Additionally, I like that they are correctly updating Cardano and other news trading tints to version 3.0 and providing actual utilities and valid reasons for putting and if he is his books. I don't believe it to be similar to project verification royalties for trades that have multiple policies, and a fresh dashboard or dog community has been nice, drawing a variety of people, including Striker X Wallet after asking which wallets they should add to the platform, and Cardano now being integrated soon. Tomo has added support for ADA handles, and honestly, I was trying to do this about 3 days ago with my type of wallets and it didn't work, so cloud to see that's the thing. Now keep in mind that decentralization is one of Cardano's biggest achievements, and I, along with a sizable portion of the crypto community, firmly believe this to be the case. You can stake with small single pools to aid in decentralization and assist in securing the network. Some choices are the Jack Stake pool or Sagan pool you way to envy. That concludes today's plugs. Additionally, one of my favorite FT projects, Pixels and FT, is currently organizing in Loop Drive, for which they need to raise roughly 7 or 50,000 ADA units. If you decide to take part, there are lots of awesome perks, including custom NFT shirts, items for the game materials, and lots of awesome things coming, so be sure to check it out if you're interested. Use the hybrid swap DEX and Cardano have demonstrated their most current overhaul, which included new firewalls, and they are getting ready to start EO farming. The gap between NFTs and DeFi has been nicely closed by Chronos Fluid tokens, which have increased in TDL by roughly 50% and are quietly expanding. The news for today is complete. Check out the descriptions linked to the Twitter conversation.